Hi children, this is your ANR sir. I welcome you to my academy, ANR Academy, and today's lesson is about advertisements. Today's lesson is about advertisements. In CBSE stream for class 11th and plus for class 12th children, a question will be asked to write an advertisement. So today we learn the rules that are to be followed while writing an advertisement. And what is this advertisement? So it is given. An advertisement is a kind of public notice asking for or offering services or buying and selling property, goods, etc. So if you have a habit of reading newspaper, you come across these advertisements in the newspaper on a particular page about either offering the services or about asking the services. You see, I may give an advertisement offering my services to provide the needy people to what services can I provide? Only education, teaching English. Understood? Suppose somebody needs the services of a teacher, then they advertise in the newspaper like that. Either it is asking for some services or offering some services like buying. Suppose if I want to buy something, a house, a vehicle, I may advertise. Selling property, suppose I want to sell the property, then also I can give an advertisement in some newspaper. Clear? Providing information about missing persons. So in some newspapers we find about lost and found. Suppose I found something. Suppose I found a bag, a carry bag containing some certificates. Then I may give one advertisement like this: I found a bag containing these things while traveling in the bus. Like that I can give one advertisement. Suppose some X lost his bag, he may give one advertisement like this about missing and about what? Finding also. And about persons also. Some people they miss. Some people they miss. Elderly people, those who do not have mental balance, they miss. So about them we see generally in the railway stations. In the railway stations we see a photograph of that person and address, everything will be sticked. About the pets also at times we see. So these are all the advertisements that we come across while we read the newspaper. And there are two types of advertisements. What are they? Number one, classifieds and commercial. Classified means what? About your vacancies, about services that we provide, everything come under this classifieds. Commercial means what? You see, nowadays in the newspaper we come across about an advertisement, newly launched vehicles, photograph and everything. Very costlier one, very good photographs would be fixed there. So such advertisements are called commercial, very lengthier one. each and every detail about that vehicle will be given. Maybe that advertisement spreads full page. Clear? That is called commercial advertisement in order to attract the people. Second one is classified. A small one. A small one. So now you need to write draft for what? For classified advertisements. Clear? So now let us see what are all the things would come under this classified advertisements. You will come across classified advertisements in the columns of newspapers and magazines. The important features of a classified advertisements are what? You see, no design, no blocks, a small one, only up to the point. Up to the point, because you should remember, each word counts. Each word counts. Suppose if your advertisement is below 50 words, then rate would be different. If it is more than 100 words, means it would be different. So as far as possible, what you do, you try to minimize the words. As far as possible, you try to minimize the words. Minimizing the words doesn't mean that you stop giving some information. All important information about the advertisement, everything you should see, everything you should write, but no extra thing should be written. Unnecessary things you should cut. Unnecessary things you should cut. That means you should be very careful while drafting a classified advertisement. You should be very careful. You should check each and every word, whether it is needed there or not. Understood? So my best advice is to go through these advertisements daily. Have a look. Have a look of these advertisements daily. If you daily watch, then you pick up certain phrases. You pick up certain phrases. Each and every type of classified have fixed phrases. Those things you should pick up. So when we do the practice of writing, then in detail I discuss about those phrases. So now next, what are the important points to be followed? See, clearly state the category at the top. Suppose if it is for sale, you should give a heading for sale. Suppose if you want to let your house, that means you want to give your house on rental basis, you should mention that clearly. Because if I am interested seeing that heading, I would read. Suppose I don't want to buy any property, I do not read that advertisement. So it should be specified on the top itself. And next, give all necessary details in points using commas. That means you should not check grammar. You should not write whether each and every sentence is properly up to the grammar or not. No. Simply put the commas and give all necessary details. As far as possible, you should write all the adjectives. As far as possible, you should write all the adjectives, not complete sentence. And you should not forget, you should give your contact address, name, telephone number. And nowadays, email ID also. Lot of people give their email ID also. So if I'm interested, I can contact. Understood? If telephone number is given, I can contact. But always remember, in matrimonials, you should not give any personal detail. In matrimonials, you should not give your contact address. In matrimonials, you should not give your name. In matrimonial, you should not give your telephone number or email ID. Clear? In matrimonial, some post box number should be given. You should not give any of your personal details in the matrimonial. Clear? So everything what the write-up is there now, you should keep that write-up in a box. Always remember all the writing skills, whatever you write in your examination, everything should be kept in a box. Understood? And as far as possible, for each and every writing skill, you should use a separate page. For each and every writing skill, you should use a separate page. Understood? There is no restriction for number of pages. So as far as display is very, very important. Very neatly you should write. Understood? So all these things tell only one thing. What is that? You have a habit of reading newspaper. That is the examiner actually wanted. What the examiner wants from you? He wants that the student should go through the newspapers. Clear? And next, kinds of some classifieds that we discuss in our next classes. Number 1, situation vacant and wanted. Vacant means the employer would give advertisement. Wanted means the person asks, suppose I need a job. You see, because of this corona, a number of teachers lost their job. And one thing, don't tell to anybody, I am only 68 years old. One thing, you do not tell, I am only 68 years old. Still, if I go for a job, I may give one advertisement saying that a very experienced English teacher wants a suitable job, like that. So that is called situation wanted. Situation vacant means what? That means both are quite opposite. Here employer gives, there employee gives. That is the thing. Lost and found. Suppose you lost something, a purse, bag, misplaced. And same thing, suppose if you got them, sale and purchase, sale of some property, vehicle, anything. Suppose if you want to purchase, then also you go for advertisement. Accommodation wanted. Suppose I want accommodation in Visakhapatnam. I may give one advertisement. And what are all the preference of areas, everything I mentioned. Educational. So suppose now I started some educational facilities, then I go for advertisement. Placement services, matrimonial, to let, tuitions, packers and movers, kennel means about what? Pets, travel tours, all these things are there. So from tomorrow again I come with a question and I explain how to answer that. I think you have some fundamental idea about the advertisements and what are these, everything. Okay, so tomorrow again I come up with a question. Till then, bye bye, have a nice day, and thank you for watching. If you really like my teaching, Do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel. Clear? And you may ask your friends also to watch my videos. Daily I post one or two videos for the students. Thank you for watching.